வெந்நீர் சூடா இருக்கான்னு வெந்நீர் சூடா இருக்கு. Hi guys. Hi Mano, what are you doing in school? Mano, hi Akash, what are you doing in school?
We have a semi-log bots test tomorrow.
On what?
Semi-log.
Semi-log. Oh, okay, that we'll do today. Okay. How about Manav?
We're doing the same thing.
You're
Yeah,
muted.
could we
Manav.
go over semi-log plots? I mean, I have my test on Friday.
Yeah. I'm going to do semi-log plots and log function, exponential function manipulations. That's what I'm going to do today. Parvini and Lopa.
We took our test about like a unit test about everything we learned, and like on Monday, and then we went over it today, and we're learning about logarithmic functions and like inverse of functions.
Okay.
Um,
I'm listening. Go ahead.
so yesterday we had a test on 2.9 to 2.12, but I wasn't there at school, so I have to
You
take
have
it
the
tomorrow.
test. Okay, good. Okay. Dhwani, how about you, Ma?
Today we started 2.10 with the 2.9 with the logarithmic expressions and like exponential to logs to expressions.
Okay. Okay. How about Krish? Same thing like Dhwani?
Yeah.
Ashrita, what did you do, Ma? What have you decided? Did you decide?
The thing is, it only opens in December, so I'll have to wait till then. So my
Oh
test,
my goodness. Okay.
my test is next week, November 18th. So it's from 2.7 to 2.12. So we just finished 2.12 today.
Okay. Okay, let's do. Okay, I'll move on. Meaning, my intent is to finish logarithmic exponential function manipulations and move on to semi-log plots. Finish with semi-log plots for the day. Start with unit 3 next week. Okay, unit 3 is on trigger. Okay, how about this? How about this? Let's try to solve this. I want you to condense or expand. Based on whatever is given, I want you to condense or expand. How about this? 2 log x base 2 plus half log base 2 y plus 1. Can we condense and expand this?
Miss Priya, is this 2.12, this part?
This is exactly 2.12. Yes.
Okay.
How do you know?
No, we learned it today. That's what I was asking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Meaning the
Or-
end of 2.12 because this is for,
Condense or expand this?
this you tell me what will you do? Condense or expand this? What will you do? It is in expanded form or condensed form?
Expanded.
It is in expanded form, right? So you will condense it. So do you want me to do or you want to try?
I can.
Anything works with me, but be quick. Then
Miss
only I can
Priya,
go to semi-log plot still. Go ahead.
could you do this one?
Yeah, absolutely. If you want me to do, I will do. Rather than wasting time, it's okay. I do is what I always think.
And Miss Priya, what did you think about AB versus BC calculus?
Hey, Dhwani, you asked me, right? Why don't you take, meaning it's just my 2 cents. BC is okay, right? Krish, what are you planning to take?
Oh yeah, I was
minute,
gonna
1
ask you
minute.
the same thing.
I think I'm gonna take AB.
Oh, you're going to take AB.
Yeah, because I heard like a lot of my friends that are like really smart, they're having like that they're not doing the best.
Oh, I see. That's what Dhwani also told me. Okay.
But like it's also that the teacher is like very bad as well.
Yeah.
Oh, for BC?
Yeah, the teacher.
Oh, then take AB. See that. See, if you have a bad teacher, I am not for taking. Meaning, there's no bad teacher, but I know what is going on in high schools. But yeah, if you have a
Like,
teacher that
I've
is
heard
grading
that.
harshly, don't take it.
Yeah, he grades harshly. Like,
Yeah. There's no bad teacher. Yeah, but if you have a person who grades it harshly, no, because your GPA will go down, and everybody has to be in a rat race for GPA. That's what I'm saying. And there's no other go. I have a senior at home, so you have to have that GPA to get your profile into the colleges.
wait, so do you teach BC or is it like just a mix of calculus?
It just evolves based on whatever you guys choose. You see what I mean? Meaning I would like to take whatever most of you choose.
Okay.
Honestly, that's what I want to go with. You see what I mean? It's not like I will it's not set in stone.
Is BC a lot harder than AB?
BC is 3 or 4 units extra than AB.
So it's just faster.
Yeah, it will be super fast.
Okay.
So yeah, at least the BC who's taking, Dhwani, if I may ask,
Like, who in my school's taking
at
it?
your school, IUB takes, huh?
I went
No,
to
Miss Ayubi
BC.
does a pre-calculus. I have her for pre-calc, and then she does AB. I don't know. I think it's Mr. Pitts who does BC
Yeah,
calculus.
it's Mr. Pitts.
Okay. Do you want me to check with another girl that passed out of BC and let you know tomorrow? Or
Yeah,
in the
sure.
messages? Yeah, we'll have it a conversation, the messages.
Yeah,
instead.
for
Yeah.
now on my schedule, I put BC because I had to turn it in yesterday, but I can still change it until March.
Oh, I see. Okay, BC, see if the grading is going to be harsh, why do you want to have a backstab on your GPA is my thought. Siddhi, what do you plan to take?
Probably take AB.
AB, okay.
I just want to take BC because it gives me more college credits, much more college credit than AB would.
I see it, ma. I clearly see it, but yeah, you don't want to, but at the same time, plan well so that your GPA doesn't go to, the next is your 11th grade, right?
12th.
12th grade, meaning, see, the first semester of your 12th grade goes to college, even if you apply early, goes to college.
Yeah.
So you need to have better GPA at least the first semester if you want to get in early, if you get in early. If you don't get in early, then you have to send the second semester results as well, right?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Meaning, did you discuss with pitch students? Meaning, whoever is taking.
Yeah, a lot of my friends have like 70s or like some of them are 90s, but like nobody like really likes Pitts as a teacher because like he's a like very harsh grader.
Grading, okay. Then why not see okay, when you apply to college, it is just that what your schoolmates took and what you took. That's what counts. Don't compare
Yeah.
anywhere, any other school or any other school district. You don't have to compare. It just depends on what your schoolmates took, what you took. Is there a person who has taken more in your own school and is doing better? That's what is going to be seen.
Did you
I
ask
know
the
it's not a
person?
comparison. What is
Did you
that?
ask the person that you know that passed out of
Yeah, I
BC?
will. She studies at CMU. She's very good. I'll just ask her and tell you.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. But whatever it is, right, what I see is after going to college, many kids suffer in math. For that, I really feel AB is so much better.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I
Wait,
only
so you think,
suggested
Mr.
BC
you think
20 to
it's
you
better?
2 days back. What is it?
You think it's better idea to do AB and BC and then in like 12th grade do like stats?
Mano, meaning, see, whatever is said for one person may not be applicable for all of you. You see what I mean? It really depends on your school, your grade system, like that. For you and Akash, why not BC is my honest thought. Do you have a harsh grader too?
I don't know what the teacher.
I think the
It's a
teachers are
different.
good.
The pre-calc teacher and BC are different.
Yeah,
See, that you have to verify. If you go ahead.
I think they're good. Most of the teachers are the same for AB and BC.
Oh, see,
But I
that's
think
what.
they're good.
Yeah, what I say for them may not be applicable to you. What I say, meaning each of you are different. So it's just that you need to sit and decide which is better. Meaning BC
What are
is
the
better.
advantages with BC over AB?
If you finish BC, the biggest advantage is next year you are in 11th, right?
Next year I'm in 10th.
Next year you're in 10th. Okay. If you're in 10th, na, if you finish BC, yes, it's super good, right? Because 11th, 12th, you have another 2 years wherein you're going to handle some other math, right?
I mean, you don't have to take math then, because
Oh,
you
no,
already
no, no,
have all
no.
your four
No, no,
credits.
no, no, no. Don't plan on skipping math in 11th and 12th. That gives a super negative feeling for the admission officer. So you
I'm gonna
will have to take 11th and 12th math, but then you can take linear algebra, see what is offered, right? Statistics, multivariable calculus. You can finish
I was
all this,
planning
right?
on doing Calc 3 and multivariable calculus on 11.
Yeah, multivariable calculus is great. Okay. If you don't want statistics, see whether linear algebra is offered. Make
Miss
sense?
Priya,
Yeah, ma?
would it be like good to take Calc AB and Stat at the same time?
Stat is easy, I've heard. You can take. You can take, and that's a nice thing to do, but depends on what other subjects you're taking, right, ma? Meaning, if you what you want to apply, it has to match with what you want to apply as well.
Wait, Miss Priya, in college, if you're like a finance major or something, do you need calculus again? If you do like A, B, or B, C?
That depends on the college, ma, because okay, I've heard this has happened in Georgia Tech. Okay, the kids that did calculus in their 10th grade were asked to take again math calculus. Kids that took it in 11th were not asked to take it again. This was 2 3 years back. I don't know what is the situation now. So it really depends on the college you're going to. Some colleges accept if you do it in 11th. Some colleges accept whenever you do. Because if you finish in 10th and do something else in 11th and 12th, there is a big gap of 2 years, right?
Yeah.
So in Georgia Tech, kids from PISD, when they went there, when I was in Plano, kids that took calculus in 11th were allowed to take the next course, whereas that took it in 10th were asked to repeat calculus. So it just depends on the college you apply. You have to call them up and find out for you to be sure, oh, they won't ask you to repeat.
Okay.
Okay, it is very subjective, meaning you can't say one fits all. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Meaning, don't believe somebody telling, hey, you don't want to take, you have to. It depends. See, he might have applied to a different college, you're applying to a different college. But I do see several kids suffering in mathematics big time. So take it slowly, doesn't matter, is my honest thought.
Miss Priya,
Yeah, go ahead.
so like if you're not gonna major in math, would you recommend taking Calc BC instead of AB?
Not really. No. Why don't you take meaning what is the science you're taking? Are you going to apply for science as well? If that is the case, make sure you do AP, whatever. If, suppose you're going to apply for a physics field, now make sure you finish AP Physics C at the end of 12th. Okay, if you're going to apply for biochemistry, finish AP Chemistry, AP Biology before you apply. You see, if you're majoring in physics, make sure you finish, meaning engineering, any engineering, definitely finish AP Physics C, AP Calculus BC. Make sure you finish this at least, or multivariable calc as well works for engineering.
What?
Biochemistry, finish these two. Chemistry, biology, if you're done, then go for these other extra like statistics and all. You see what I mean? Meaning these are
Yeah.
quite important too. So based on whatever time, whatever slots you have, only you can take, right? Yeah.
Wait, Miss Priya,
Yeah, go ahead.
for in high school, if you're gonna be a finance major, what math do you recommend to
Oh,
take in high school? Like what electives?
how much ever you can go up, along with statistics.
Because like I've heard that if you're finance, you have to do business statistics, which is much different than the statistics they teach in
Correct.
school.
Do you have both in
No, we
parallel?
only have normal statistics. We don't have business statistics.
It's not offered, na, nobody is going to ask. Meaning, what is offered in your school is what the admission officer is going to see. If the school does not offer, they don't bother at all.
Like I was thinking I would skip stats because I'm already doing accounting too next year, which is what I want to do.
You can
So
skip stats. Then is there a possibility for you to do business stats outside?
I don't know. I probably have to check. I don't really know how I would do it outside.
Dhwani, I'll follow it up with you, ma. That girl has gone into some business only. I'll ask her.
Okay.
Okay, I'll ask her and come back to you. Okay, or I'll give you her contact number. Why don't you call her and talk?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. Yeah. So make sure you're all equipped in these AP of the physics, chemistry, biology side as well before you go up in math. Okay. I know of kids that did AP, that did AB calculus in their 12th grade, did wonderfully, went to RISE. Okay, so it doesn't matter at the end, I feel, but yeah, do well with whatever you plan to do. Meaning, if it is AB, get a 5. Show the in the AP exam, get a definite 5. If you're taking BC, get a 5. That only shows that you have done it well. Make sense?
Yeah.
Miss Priya,
Yeah, go ahead.
do you need to take like a lot of APs in high school to get into a good college?
It depends on what the others in your school are taking. There's no comparison, okay? But then it just depends because they have to select 2, 3 of you among the entire lot that are applying from your school, right?
Yeah.
So your own schoolmates, your own classmates only are your competitors. There's no other go. You see, they have to select, meaning if 10 of you apply, they have to select 2 of you, right? How will they select? Only based out of, hey, what rigor you have taken. And the more comparison is always take subjects that align to your major that you apply. That is quite important, guys. If you take something else and if you apply for some other major, 100% you will not be taken in. That I have seen. You got it? Meaning, you do robotics, you apply for biochemical. Is there any relation? You see, just because biochemical is easy than the computer science, is there any relation? You do robotics throughout high school. You do physics throughout high school and then you apply for biochemistry. It doesn't make any sense. Just because biochemistry is easier than looks like you've applied for biochemistry just because it's an easier thing to get into that big college. That's what they look for. So do whatever major you're applying for, meaning enhance yourself to, to the highest rigor that your school offers in the major that you apply for.
Wait, Miss Priya?
Yeah.
Wait, I had some questions on the semi-log plot.
Yeah, please. I'll go there. Okay, let's go there. Okay, sorry. Go ahead with this. Yeah, class.
I
Go
was
go.
just confused, like how to find like the rate of change in the semi-log plot, and like I need like practice converting to the exponential form from
Yeah,
here.
I'll do that. I'll do that right away. Meaning from here I'll go to semi-log plots. Is that okay? After
Okay.
2.12, I'll go there and come back. Okay. Slope, I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. I don't see the concept of slope there. Let me see. So how do you condense this? So log base 2 x square plus log base 2 y plus 1 square root, right? How do you do this? Log base 2 x square times square root of y plus 1, correct? Now what do you do with this? Shall I go ahead and do, guys? That's it, right?
Yeah, that's the simplest.
That's it. That's the simplest form, I thought. Yep. Now we'll do one more. How about this? Can you expand this? Log. How about this? Can you expand this? Check. How about this? Let's expand this. This is also a difficult problem. I picked out only 4 difficult problems. I think I'll do only 2. Okay, how about this? I really want to write this down. How about this? Log. You're going to do this, expand this. Can you try for me? I'm not sure why, how. Interesting. Slow path. Here's the concept of slope. Do you have worksheets related to slope on semi-log plots, Mano?
No, I had like this notes page.
Can you send it to me?
No, I think it's from the algebras. Like it's like the ones like, the homework like you give. It's like the same like, thing.
No,
I
just send
have
it to
it.
me. Yeah, just send it to me. I'll see what is related to the slope on a semi-log plot.
I sent it.
Okay, thanks. I'll check. Before you come there, I want to be sure, right? Oh, wow, this is good. 1 by 3 log base 3 minus 2 log 3. Oh my God, the 3 is playing around each of you. Okay, I'm checking now. Wait.
Miss Priya, I put the first value wrong. Let me change my answer.
This is drive.google.com. Oh, this is what they gave you?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This is what they gave you for the school?
Yeah.
Oh, I think we're all working towards the same. Oh, wow. That's what I was about to do. But this does not have anything related to slope, right?
I think
No,
it did what I think it did ask.
Where was the slope?
I don't think it's in this, but
I'm just like really
I think we were
confused on
talking about it.
semi-log plots.
What, Emma?
I'm just like really confused on like
Okay, okay, okay. I'll
semi-log.
go there, guys. It's fine. I can cover the manipulations after that. Okay. Here, 3 log. Yeah, minus 2 log. Wait, okay. Lopa, that's correct, ma. Parvini, that's correct, ma. But Sushank, it's not correct. Times,
It's
it's
I
not
sorry, I meant to put minus. I
minus,
accidentally
but then it's not 3, right?
it's not 3.
No. 2 log. Aha, Manav, you switch the signs, Manav.
Oh,
Hey guys, they will take away points if you make a minor mistake as well. Several of you have small mistakes, I feel. Dhvani, somebody had 2 by 3. Who had 2 by 3?
I had 2 by 3 and I
Oh,
changed
you
my
switched
answer
it.
again.
Okay, that's what I was
Yeah.
searching and
oh, I
searching.
think
Who
I
had 2 by
switched
3?
it. I
Huh?
think I switched it.
Yeah, I think you switched it. So basically, how can this be written? This is like this, right? Minus log y square. So this becomes 2
My
log y.
answer, right?
Akash, 1 minute, I'm checking. Yes, Akash. Okay, so this one becomes C. Radical cube root means log x plus 5 power 1 by 3, right? So that 1 by 3 comes here. 1 by 3 log x plus 5 minus 2 log y. Any questions, guys? Okay, one last question in this. The more mistakes I see, Krish, are you following? You're not sending any answer. I don't know whether you understood. Krish? Krish? Okay. Shri, we are working on logarithmic functions, expanding, condensing. Okay, I didn't go to it manipulation. But after this, I'm going to cover semi-log plots and then go to manipulations. Okay, guys. Did I copy it correctly? It's a long problem. Yep. Can we condense or expand? Condense this. I just want to see after you condense, what do you get in your equation? Let's see, guys, quick. We'll finish this and then I'll move on to semi-log plots you want. Okay, let me close this then. Okay, I'll come to these manipulations later. Inequality, equality I have to finish, but I don't mind doing the semi-log plot first, I feel. No. Akash,
Huh?
where is the slope on the semi-log plot, Akash?
I don't think it asked the slope on this, but I know we talked about it.
Oh, you talked about it in school?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. Okay, finish that. I'll come back on that.
I'll try to find it.
Yeah, me too. Because I see.
Sent you the filled one.
Huh?
I sent you the filled one.
Yeah, filled one I have. I'm also using the same input from College Board for your
Oh,
classes. You see, huh? Yeah, I'll watch out. I'll have a look at it. But the same is the base input for me too with the filled ones. I think that comes from College Board directly.
okay.
Well, no, I'm checking, ma. Whatsoever I'm checking.
Miss Priya, I think I might have made a mistake, but can you go over it?
I'm checking. Yeah, I will do. Yeah, filled in graph. Yeah, we'll go through these similar plots right now. Um, d power of 1 by 3, yeah. Really? 1 by 3. Hey, Dadvik, are you able to follow?
Yeah, I'm slowly understanding.
You're understanding?
Yeah.
Okay. 4
Miss
log
Priya,
30. Yeah, Dhwani, you can still condense, right, Amma? Yeah, Lopa, that looks like it's right, but you're all making small mistakes. Lopa, B power of 2 or 4, Amma.
Oh, sorry. That's my bad.
Is
No,
mine
no.
right?
I'll go ahead and do it on the board, guys. Okay, that way we're all on the same page. Okay, so here, this one is log base 3. I will push it up. I have to condense, right? A b square whole power of square minus 3 log base 3 c plus 1 by 3 means log base 3 d
Is mine
cube root of
correct?
d. Can I do it on the board quick?
Oh, okay.
This will be
Fine.
c cube. So now I'm going to condense it means I can multiply these two, meaning multiply these two and divide by this, right? So log base 3 ab square the whole square and then cube root of d, because all are on the same page, right? Same base, divide by c cube. That's all I'm getting. Did you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Even if you make a minor mistake, it's incorrect. Can I move on?
Miss Priya,
Yes, Akash, I think your sister. Akash,
Yeah, it was a typo though. 1/2.
yeah, cube root, right? A square b power of 4 cube root of d c cube. Correct, Manav. Can I move on, guys? Shri, what are you doing, Shri? Krish, are you getting it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to semilog plots. I'll look at semilog plots, then come to more logarithmic function manipulations, okay? This graphs are interesting, okay? What are the semilog plots? Let's see. Okay, now let's go ahead and take a function, okay? So basically, I'm making a pizza. Let's say I'm getting it out of the oven. I have this table, okay? It's getting cooled, okay? The time. Okay, so okay, so here is a table that gives you the relationship between time in minutes and temperature in degrees. Okay, so let's say I'm going to plot it in a graph. Okay, the time and temperature, let me plot it in a graph. So what is going to happen here? Ordinary graph, linear graph, I'm going to plot 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. This is the time in minutes. This is the temperature. So let's first see what happens to this graph. Okay, I'm going to go ahead with time is in the axis, temperature is in the y-axis. So let me go ahead with again. How do I want to plot it? Okay, 10, 20, 30. But you know what? This is smaller, meaning the scale I can go 5, 10, I feel. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. What happens here? When I do this, 50. Now, 10 is 51. Okay, and then 41. 14 is 41. And then 30 is 20. I'm sorry, 20 is 30. 20 is 30. And then 22 is 26. 26 is 21. 17 is 30. What? 30 is 17. Okay. And then 40 is 8. What happens here? 50 is 40. 42 is 6. 6, 5. So let's see what happens to this graph. What do you see with this graph? 6, 5 goes even down.
It's
What graph?
decreasing.
Yep. When the temperature goes on decreasing after it is taken, basically something is being taken out of the oven. They are recording the temperature and the time. Okay. As minutes pass by, the temperature goes down and it becomes an exponential function. Okay. Now, okay. Let's go ahead. Before I go ahead, right, I want to tell you what happens in semi-log plots, meaning what is a semi-log plot? First of all, let's go ahead with this. So semi-log, that itself tells half-log plots, right? Here, in these semi-log plots, basically on the x-axis, it's usually linear, okay? Meaning, it'll increase 10, 20, 30, however you define, 1, 2, 3, or whatever it is, it goes with equal intervals. Meaning, if this is 10, this is 10. If this is 10, the next is 10. So it goes on a linear scale. One axis is linear, okay? Whereas y-axis, it's a little tricky, okay? Now, there'll be 10 lines in here, 10 equally spaced lines in here. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, each will represent 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Till 10 it goes. Okay. But the next 10, it's interesting to note, this will be 100. So what will each represent? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What will each represent? Each of the small mark will represent how much?
It adds 10 each time.
Exactly, it adds 10. So 20. Each is a 10. You see, each interval was a 1 in the first 10. Each interval will represent a 10. Similarly, on the next one, what happens? This, again, I do it as 1000. So what happens here? Each will represent a 100. Each will represent 10 power of 2. Each will represent 10 power of 1. Each will represent 10 power of 1. Similarly, the next one you go, each will represent 10 power of 3. You see, so on the y-axis, it represents a log scale. On the x-axis, it represents a linear scale. It's interesting. So, what would happen if I start plotting on such a graph? That's what we are going to see. Okay. So, we will go ahead and take up an exponential function. Okay. We will plot it in a linear graph. We will plot it in a semi-log plot. We'll see what happens in both. Okay. Now, let's go. How about this? Okay. Same function we can plot, I feel. Okay, let me try to go back. I should not have erased it, guys. Let's see. I'm going to take the same thing, but I'm going to plot in a semi-log plot. Let me see whether I can bring up a semi-log plot. Very interesting when we really plot it in a semi-log plot and see. I want you to see. 1 second, guys, bear with me. I want to go back to the previous problem. Okay. So now let me go ahead and plot a semi-log plot. You need the parameters, right? Parameters. Let me bring up the table. Yep, I have it in here. I mean, we use the same thing. So that way we are understanding what we do. Let's say the first 10, the second, this is 100, it's 1,000, right? So when you think about it, here it is time in seconds. Time in seconds, same thing I'll have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Miss Priya,
Yeah, ma?
is the y-axis always in tens?
Yes, it's a logarithmic scale, right? Log scale.
Oh, yeah.
See, log based. So let's see. Let's see. How about this? 10 is a 51. 10 is a 51. 10 is a 51. And then 14 is a 41. 14 is a 41. 51. And then 20 is a 30. You see what happens? 22 is a 26. 26 is a 21. Not trying a proper thing. Okay. And then 30 is a 17. Not able to distinguish and show you, right? Hold on. Let me see what I can do. Yeah, I feel like give a minute. 1 second, guys. I want to take a semi-log plot image. 1 second, guys. Oh yeah, nice ones are there. Hold on. But I can't use this. Okay. Okay, let me show you a graph where it is plotted, I feel. Wait, guys. Instead of me doing a semi-log plot like this. So basically, when I transform it into semi-log plot, you see, I literally get a line. So when an exponential function from a linear scale, both axes showing a linear scale, is transformed to a semi-log plot, where one of the axes is in log scale, one of the axes in linear scale, it becomes a linear graph. That's what I wanted to show you. Can I move on from here? We'll see, we'll do a regression and see. Can I move on from here? Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens when we do a regression. I'll show you how to store it in the calculator, all the stuff we'll do now. How about this one? Okay. Can we go ahead and chart out a model? Meaning, I want you to find out an exponential model for this one. Can we do an exponential regression model for this one? Quick. Can we come up with the equation? You can use your calculator, guys. Use your calculator. Come up with an exponential regression model for this table. Do you want me to do it using the calculator, or will you do? I think I want to do too, but I will do it at my end. You do it.
You said exponential regression?
Yeah, ma, exponential regression. I told that it's an exponential function, right? There are so many things involved in calculator operation in this. I can work through as well. At my end, I'll show you. TA84 calc. I really want all of you to do using the TA84calc.com because we will see how to store the log of those values as well. So go to stat calc, start typing this in. Stat editor. Okay. Start edit. Can we go ahead and type these values 10, 14, 20, 22, 10, 14, 20, 22, 26, 30, 36, 26, 30, 36, 40, 42, 44, 40, 42, 44. Similarly, 51, 41, 30. Please do, guys, then only you will know as well. 51, 41, 30. 51, 51, 41, 30. I can share the screen. You also do. 26, 21, 17. 26, 21, 17. 11, 8, 6, 5. 11, 8, 6, 5. Okay, now I'm going to share my screen. Did you get the equations, guys? Oh, nice, Shagvi. Akash, nice, Akash. Guys, I hope you're all doing. It is useful to do it and see because we are going to see how to directly store log of these values into L3 as well. So let's see. I want your help as well when I do this. So basically the function was I go to regression, right? Stat calc exponential regression, right? Exponential regression. Okay, L1, L2. Okay, I don't need to store calculate. Okay, so basically this is 110.95 a b power of x 0.9352 power x. Any questions, guys? Any questions still here? Now, can we go ahead? Can we go ahead and take log of these? Meaning, I want to take log and rewrite this equation. I want to take log and rewrite this equation in the sense log of f of x will be equal to log of 110.95 plus what do I do? X log 0.9352. So what do you get, guys, here? Dhwani, are you following, Dhwani?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will go ahead and say log of f of x equal to, I need to find out the logs, right? Log. Okay, let me go to log 110.95. That's what it is, right? Okay, 2.045. I'm going to write that down. 2.045 plus x log of 0.9352. Log of 0.9352. That is a negative value minus point. Can I say 0.03x? Yep, I can call it minus 0.03x. See, now when I take the log on that exponential function, the actual function of was exponential function, when I take log on that, right, it becomes a linear graph. Do you see it? So this is of the format mx plus b, correct? See, this is mx plus b. Any questions, guys? Any questions on that?
Could we
Now,
also just do linear regression in like the stat edit? Can we just put log x as the L3 and then just do linear
yes,
regression?
I'm going to do that for you. Now, let's go ahead and do this, meaning let's do that, meaning time, let us continue to have it on a linear scale. Meaning, what did we do? We did an exponential regression now, right? In making that exponential regression, we wrote down the exponential function. Basically, we wrote the exponential regression equation, and then we did this manually. Took log on both the sides to show that if you take the log of the same function, then you get a linear graph. That's what we did. The function automatically turned into a linear function. Now what we are going to do, we are going to have the same table, but then the temperature is going to remain same. What did we do? Temperature we had, and then time and temperature we had, right? Time we had, that was X, temperature was Y. Now what we are going to do, we are going to take log of the temperature. Okay, then first we did X and Y like this for this one, right? We took it as an exponential function. Now what we are going to do, we are going to take, let's call this as y1, we'll call this as y2. Now we are going to graph X and y2 and see. Okay, meaning manually we got this linear function. What did we do? We took log on both sides, and then we wrote out the function which became a linear function. But now what are we going to do? We are going to we are going to have the time values, but then we are going to take a log of the temperature values. Instead of typing the temperature into that stat edit, right, into the table, we are going to take log of the temperature, type that in. Okay, instead of manually typing it, we already have X values to be what? X values are 10, 14, 20, 22, 26, right? 10, 14, 22. We had, let me write it down, 10, 14, 20, 22, 26. Okay, whereas the other one, what did we have on the temperature? 51, 41, 30, 26. 51, 41. Like this we had, right? 51, 41, something we had, right? So here, what I'm going to do is, for plotting the graph, I'm going to take log of the
Priya,
temperature.
ma'am.
Yeah, go ahead.
On the third equation, the 2.045, what is next to that? Is that supposed to be a
Minus, because when I found the log, right, it became a negative value, so I changed the plus to a minus. Is it okay? Does it make
Yeah.
sense? Okay. Now what is going to happen? I'm going to take the log of this temperature value, and I'm not going to use this y at all. I'm going to use this y. Log of the temperature value means I'll have to, you should, meaning literally you should know the values here, 51, 41, 30, 26, 21. So we don't need to type it in. Instead, we'll go back to our stat. We'll go back to our, let's see, we'll clear this. Now, let's put, okay, start edit. If we go, you're going to help me as well, guys, here in operations where I need help. See, L1 has X values. What are the X values? Time. L2 are the temperature values. Now, I want the log of the temperature values. So basically what I need here, L2 indicates your temperature values, but for L3, I want the log of the temperature values. So what can I do? First, let me find out log of L2. So let me go ahead, clear this. I'll come back. Where should I come back?
Miss Priya,
Where should I quit? Yama.
just to clear, we're trying to find L3 so we can find the linear function values, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Automatically in the calculator, I'm trying to find rather than manually computing it. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. For that, I need to come back to quit. Where is that quit option? You are going to help me, guys, if I don't know. Quit.
It's second mode.
Second and mode. Oh, yeah, sorry. Thanks. Yeah. So here, I go to log of L2, right? So second L2. I close the bracket. Then I can store it as a variable, right? Store to, see, STO button to L3 I can do. When I do that and press enter, do you see all the L2 log of all the L2 gets stored in L3. Now go back to stat edit. Where is the stat edit?
Miss Priya?
Yeah, see there? Yes, ma.
Can you do that again? Sorry.
Sure, no problem. See, quit, right? Second mode, yeah. Okay, let me clear this. What I'm, oh, no, I want to clear. Okay, now, first I'll calculate what do I want actually? Log of the temperature values I need. Temperature values have been stored in the L2 column, correct? So log of, where is the L2? L2 is in blue color. Blue color operations work only with second L2. Okay, now I close the bracket. But the thing is, I don't want to press enter. Okay, it just pastes it here. But I want to store it. Hey, Ashrita, you have to listen here, Ashrita. Okay, log of the L2, I want to store it into L3 column. Then only I'll be able to plot a regression curve for it, right? So what I do, log of L2, close bracket, store it in again L3 variable, second L3. When I press enter, automatically when I go to stat, where is that stat, edit, L3 has all the values in there. Does that make sense?
Wait, what did you click to
Yeah.
put it from L2 to L3?
Store. I'm storing it in a variable. See,
Okay.
red color button.
And then when you do the regression, how do you make L3 the new output?
When I do the regression, what do I do? Let's see. Okay, I'm also going step by step. Okay, now. Okay, let's see. I have to, okay, I don't know. Let's see. So we have to go and do the regression curve for this. For that, again, I go to start calc, right? Start calc. Now I'm going to make a linear regression. Where is the linear regression? See here? I need to change this, right? I don't know how to change that. Let's see, guys. I changed it. See?
Wait, is
Second,
this supposed to be A plus BX or AX plus B?
why both are one and the same, right? That's what I thought.
Oh,
Yeah, see, exactly. That's the same thing. What? No. See, whether it is AX plus B, it's the same thing, right? Meaning I didn't get you.
oh, okay, it's the same. I thought they were different because it's like
Oh,
different.
okay, let's go check. Let's go check. Why leave that doubt right there? Stat. 1 minute. Where is stat? Okay, stat. Calc. Is there two? Oh, yeah. Oh, you're talking about 4 and 8, huh?
Yeah.
Talking about 4 and 8? Amma, don't worry, I would say. You see, meaning I feel, okay, honestly, to be very honest with you, I really don't see any difference. But if there is a difference, I'll check out and tell you next week. See, what happens is if you put AX plus B, then you see, meaning A is getting a negative value. A is getting a negative value, meaning it is minus 0.03 is being assigned here, and this is being assigned to 2.045. If I do the other regression, right, it's the same thing, right? That's what I
That's
thought.
fine, no, but it doesn't matter, right? I could do either
It
or.
doesn't matter, I'm saying, but we can check. Don't doubt that. Let's see. L1, L3. I feel like now, see, it just switches, that's all. You see? So, Shang, did you see that?
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, it just switches to, this becomes 2.045, this becomes 0.03, that's all. Both are one and the same, but I will verify once for myself whether they are different, okay? Any questions? So, this is literally you're doing a semi-log plot. Do you see, guys? On a semi-log plot for the same input output values, meaning here you took time and temperature. Okay, this was an exponential graph you got. You took log on both sides, converted to a semi-log plot, you got a linear scale manually. Whereas you took the same time, but you put the log of temperature. Why did you put the log of temperature? Because one of the scale is logarithmic scale in semi-log plot. So you put that and constructed a linear regression. You got the same equation. See here, 2.045 minus 0.03x is what you got in the regression equation. Any questions? And Akash, to answer your question, maybe when you discussed in school, the slope was this. Make sense?
My teacher was talking about something like where instead of doing change in y and over change in x, you do change in log of y over change in x.
Yeah, because of a semi-log plot, right?
Yeah, but in the semi-log plot, isn't the values exact though? Isn't if it's 1060, it's not 10 log 60, right? It's just 1060.
See, okay. In a semi-log plot, this is x, this is log of y, correct? For x and y table, this is ordinary exponent graph. If I put it x and y, it becomes an exponent graph. If I put it in a semi-log plot, this becomes x and log of y, right? So automatically what will happen to the slope? Slope will be log of y2 minus log of y1 divided by x2 minus x1, right, ma? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's move on with this. Okay, so now you're able to see that.
Wait. So why does the x value not get logged in? Why is it not over log change in log x over?
Why
Like
is it?
why is it not change in log y over change in log x? Why is it just log y change in log y over x?
Okay, what is slope? Slope is change in y by change in x, right?
Yeah.
Okay, in a semi-log plot, which axis is logarithmic scale? This axis is logarithmic scale, right?
Yeah.
Any value y equal to y on a linear, any value y, if plotted on a semi-log scale, it will be log y value, correct? Y value. So what
Yeah.
I'm saying is change in y will be log y2 minus log y1 by x2 minus x1. Make sense?
Yeah.
Did that answer your question, Akash?
Yeah, isn't that would that be the a value?
Would that be the a value?
I mean the b
Yeah,
value.
that's what I'm saying. Yes, it would be the a value here, b value here.
Yeah, okay.
That's why I said, yeah, this should be the slope that they are mentioning. See, this should be the slope that you're talking about at school.
Okay.
Can I move on?
Yeah.
You want to check that? I can check that as well. Let's check it out. You have that question, right? Let's check it out. Let's go back to start. I'm going to copy and check it out. I have never done it. Let's see. Go back to start, edit. Okay, so you want to plot a slope, right? So basically this is, okay, let's take two values. Okay, let's take any two values. Let's subtract, let's take maybe 10. I'll take the 10 value. This is 51. This is 1.7076, right? So basically this is log of 51, right, Akash? Let's take 40, 8, and then you have 0.9031. So the slope would be what? Leave off our linear ordinary function, leave off the y. But on a semi-log plot, the slope would be what? It would be 40 minus 10, 30 down. Up would be 0.9031 minus 1.7076, right, Akash? Can one of you do that and tell me the answer? Or I can do.
It's negative 0.8045.
Negative?
0.8045 divided by 30.
What is it, ma, totally?
Negative 0.026.
See, 0.03. Akash, yes, it perfectly matches with what we require for the slope of the semi-log plot. You see, huh?
Okay.
So that's why the log will be only for the y, because on a semi-log plot, you take the log of your y value come what may. So when you find the slope, log of y2 minus log of y1 by x2 minus x1 will be the slope on a semi-log plot. Make sense?
So it's the log value minus the actual value over change in x?
Time is given 10, 14, 20, 22. Y value is given as temperature becomes 51 degrees, 41 degrees, 21 degrees, like that. Now, if you plot this into a semi-log plot, this will remain the same. The x values will remain the same, but the y values will be log of your existing values of y, correct?
Yeah.
So when you find the slope, okay, let's say for the semi-log plot, okay, I'm typing log of the temperature values. So it will be log of 51, log of 41, log of 21. Now, how do you find the slope if you plot these two on x and y? How do you find the slope? You find log of 21 minus log of 51 divide by 20 minus 10, correct?
Yeah, so you divide the log by the temperature.
Yep, you subtract the log 21 minus log 51 divide by 20 minus 10. You should not log because x-axis is on the linear scale.
Oh, so you just divide for the semi-log foot slope. You just subtract the log value over the corresponding x value.
Okay, wait. No, what I'm saying is log of the y values you're already taking log 21 minus log 51. That is your change in y. When it comes to change in x, you're still on the linear scale. So it is 20 minus 10.
So it's just that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense? That's what will yield you this. You don't need to go and find out the slope at all. You can copy from the semi-log equation that you obtain. You got it?
Yeah.
You can copy the b value, slope value from the semi-log regression, linear regression you obtain as well. That is one way. The other way of calculating the slope is, if you want to find the slope of the semi-log function, it is just the slope of the line, right? How to find the slope of the line? Log of y2 minus log of y1 divided by x2 minus x1.
Okay.
Krish, Dhwani, are you with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How about we'll do one more. This you can do by yourself. Let's see. You're going to do this by yourself. Okay. This was what was there in your thing too. So why don't we use that? Same meaning. Do this one. You have only small list of xy values. You can also get used to using the calculator for a semi-log plot. Do the linear plot, do the regression, do the semi-log plot. Get me the slope of the semi-log plot.
Miss Priya,
Yeah, ma?
are you sharing?
Oh, I'm not sharing. Sorry, ma.
I see your calculator screen.
No. I didn't mean to at all. You see now?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a new set of values. Can you do that for me?
Wait, do you want us to send you the
Yeah, both the equations.
okay.
See, yeah. See, there are multiple ways of attaining answers, okay? The thing is, you can use the exponential graph itself, take log on both sides, get the linear equation, find the slope. That is one way. The second way is you can have your xy values, but then you can go to a directly plotting a semi-log plot. For that, you will have xy values. You can directly go and plot a semi-log plot. You don't need to do this at all. You know how to do this already. Here, if you do an exponential regression. Okay, and then write out the equation, right? Rather than that, I would ask you to do a semi-log plot which you're really new with. So what you'll do, you'll type in stat edit xy values. For L3, you'll go ahead and put log y values. So you're going to make the regression between these two. What type of regression is going to be a linear regression? You'll get a linear equation. Slope of that gives you the slope of the semi-log plot. Am I making sense? Manav, did your questions on semi-log plot get cleared?
Yeah, they did.
Akash, did your questions on semi-log plot is getting cleared?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to ask a couple of questions for you. Let me see after this. do you know how to store L2 to L3? Please, all of you do. You don't have to have the separate exercise after going to school. Shri, are you able to do? Oh, wow. I'm checking Dhwani. You are too fast.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Is mine correct?
Yeah. Dhwani, do you understand what is the slope of the linear graph now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, I think you got it fully. Did you do it directly in the calculator, ma?
Yeah, I did it. I
Nicely.
plotted it and then I did the regression and then the logs.
And you stored it in L3?
No, I didn't do that part. I did it the other way.
Other way,
Miss
na, you took
Priya?
logs after taking the exponential equation.
Wait, Miss
Yeah,
Priya?
you said that we should do the L3 after I'd already solved it. So.
Yeah. Meaning, make sure you know both, ma. That's there.
Yeah.
Mano, is that your answer?
Yeah.
Something seems amiss.
I typed the exponential equation and the log equation. Semi-log.
Sushank is correct. 360,322. 360,322. Yeah, Mano, yours is right. Yours is right. So
Okay.
yeah. Did you understand how to store it in L3 and do?
Yeah, and like you just type in the X, you just like the top column, you just do log L2.
Yep. So always if it's a semi-log plot, your y-axis is a logarithmic scale. Advik, did you understand how to do that?
Yeah.
Are you able to do?
Yeah.
Okay. How about Shri? Did you get it? Shragvi?
Kind of, yeah, I think so.
Kind of. Where can I help you?
I think maybe if I see a little more facts, I can understand the whole process. I think I'm getting it though.
Akash, we are good.
Yeah.
Any more questions on semi-log plots?
No.
Let me quickly check, guys. Is there anything to review that I can do for you? Hold on. Give me a minute.
Is my answer correct?
Miss Priya, I have another meeting at 9 o'clock. Is it possible for me to leave early?
Oh, yes, Lopa, please. Sorry, I was talking on mute. You can leave, ma. How about this? Tell which
Is
graph
my answer
represents
correct
exponential.
for the other one?
Yes, Akash. Okay, whoever had doubts on semi-log plots, did it get cleared nicely? Manav and Akash, you were the ones who were propelling semi-log plots for today. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Tell which graph represent exponential functions and which do not. You have to be careful here, guys. Which ones represent exponential function, which do not? Tell me, guys. A, B, C. Which one? 1, 2, 3. Which one? Anybody? Please, let's make it interactive. Lopa, I'll post it in the classroom. Okay, the inverses will be on 2.134, I think. Can you look at it?
Okay, I will.
2.1314. I'll post till 1.5. Okay, next week I'll go over 1.314 one time, please. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Priya.
1.3 and 1.4 will have questions on inverses of exponential and logarithmic function.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
ma'am. One and okay, who can answer this for me? Shout out, guys. What is the answer for that one? Which one is an exponential
Is it-
function, guys?
Is it A? I mean B.
I gave you 3, right?
Yeah,
Let's
B is the
yeah, B is the
exponential.
yep, B is an exponential function. Good job. And then what else? I- 1 and 3 are they exponential? Sushank or
One is linear, but I don't know what 3 is.
1 is absolutely linear. Okay, 3 we can't say. Okay, so the type of exponential function is only this. Why? Because this is a linear scale clearly. This is a log scale. This is a semi-log plot and you have a line. In a semi-log plot, if you have a line that transforms to an exponential function for a linear scale graph. Makes sense? Whereas here, this is a linear scale. This is also a linear scale. How do I say that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Each interval is 1. Similarly, each interval is 1. Equal intervals are there for x and y, means it's linear scale on the x-axis and y-axis. It is a line. This is a linear function. This is an exponential function because it is a semi-log graph and you get a line. Here, this is a semi-log plot. How do I say it's a semi-log plot? Here, x-axis is linear, y-axis is logarithmic function. See, 10, 100,000. So, this is a semi-log plot and you see an exponential graph. We don't know what function is this. So, the only function that's exponential is this. Any questions on that? Now, let's move on to this one. How about one more? I want a test prep question. Hold on, guys. I want a test prep question. Let me see. How about this? Okay. How about this? The table gives values for a function of f at selected values of m. In your AP pre-calc exam, right? One of the free response question is definitely logarithm exponents. One of the free response question out of the 6 is one definitely is logarithmic exponential function. We can solve one if you want to do after this. The table gives values for the function f at selected values of m. Which of the following graphs will represent these data in a semi-log plot where the vertical axis is logarithmically scaled? What do you think, guys? A, B, C, D. Yes, that's right, Manav. So here, when you look at it, this axis is also, see, when you look at it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is also logarithmically scaled. This is also logarithmic scale. We don't know what is this. This is linearly scaled. This is linearly scaled. We don't know what is this. Whereas they've clearly given data in, we have to identify which is a semi-log plot first. Here, when you think about it, this is a semi-log plot. Why? This is also a semi-log plot. Why? Because the x-axis is linearly scaled, the y-axis is logarithmically scaled. Same thing happens here. Whereas, selected values of m. So here when you look at this function, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, equal intervals in x values, independent values. Dependent values, you have some sort of an exponential graph for sure. In a semi-log plot, this type of a function, exponential function, will become a line. So this is the plot that corresponds to the given table of data. Can I move on? Okay, guys, the last one. Okay, we'll finish with this. Okay, we'll finish with a problem that you do in your AP pre-calc exam. Let's see. Let me find that out. Give me a minute. Definitely one free response question will be very similar to these questions. Let's see. Let me take that out for you. Hold on. I don't know. Okay, this is good. Eighth question. Don't know. Eighth question. We don't have it in here. That's so sad. Okay, how about this? Okay, how about this? We'll do this part, both part A and B. If you have the time, do and go, guys. How about this? Unless otherwise specified, the domain of a function f is assumed to be a set of all real numbers of x for which f of x is a real number. Solutions to equations must be real numbers. Determine the exact value of the expression that can be obtained with no calculator usage. Okay. Now, let's go ahead with the question. The function g and h are given. I can put it out in bigger letters. This is an example of a question which you can get it in a free response. This you know already. That's why I thought I'll go ahead with this. H of x will be equal to 3/5 root of 3 power of x by 3 squared. Now, rewrite g of x as a single natural log. Single natural log without negative exponents. That's the question. You want to try, get it done and go. That's it. With that, we'll conclude. Okay. Now, what is the other part of the question? I'll let you know. And then as a single base with an exponent. Okay, h of x, express it as an expression with a single base with an exponent. So this will be the free response question usually, meaning this was, I remember solving this last year. So I feel like this was a free response question somewhere or we did it as a part. Okay, so this one. This is the first question. H of x, express it with a single base. Write it as an exponential function. Single base exponential function.
Miss Priya, how do we turn a normal log into a natural log?
Change of base, right, ma?
Oh, E?
Yeah, you can, yeah, you can use log of E, yes.
So we would just like multiply E to the condensed form of this?
Basically, see, for changing bases, you can do, the change of base formula can be helpful, right, ma? This one can be helpful. But, okay, if it's easier for you, for now, you can do just the log, meaning condense and write it and just go. That is also fine. At the end, you can use this function as well to make it into a natural log. Make sense?
Yeah.
We'll finish with that. Log Sushank. What was that? Log
Wait,
x
Miss
power
Priya,
4?
on the AP exam, they'll give us like these formulas, right?
Which formulas, ma?
Like
No.
change of base, product property, like that.
That I don't know, but that I don't know. Honestly, I have to find. But I won't depend on that, Manav. You can remember. Sushank, that
No, I
doesn't
do
feel like
remember, just that I was just wondering.
okay, just as a backup, huh?
Yeah.
I'll find out and tell you. I think they give you log x power of 4 plus 1 by 3. Single log na cube root of x. Ma, something feels so wrong to me, ma Dhwani. I will do it on the board. Shragvi 13 by 3. Oh wow. Correct. Shragvi, you can log off. You don't even need to change the bases, guys. You can just express it as a log, but I want the correct function. So here, when you think about it, I'm just going to take this 4 log x. plus 1 by 3 log x. So single log without negative exponents, right? So this is x power of 4. So this will be log x power of 4 plus log, when it goes to x power of 1 by 3 is cube root of x. So x power of 4 times cube root of x log outside, right? Now this will be log x power of 4 and then x power of 1 by 3, right? In that case, what do? I can add
13
them.
over 12.
Yep, log 13 over 3,
I
right?
mean 3, 3.
Yep, log x power 13 over 3. Or I can write it out as, yeah, log x power 13 over 3.
Oh, I could have simplified it more because I
Yes,
had that
that's what I
before.
said. Yes, yes, yes. So
Oh.
you have to be careful. Okay, this is what they would expect. Because see, log without negative exponents, that's what they're expecting. Okay, this one as well, it's all 3 power, right? So you need to be careful. 3 power of 5. Oh my gosh. 3 power of x whole power of 1 by 3 divided by 3 square, right? So 3 power of 5 plus, what is that? X by 3, huh? Yeah, x by 3 minus 2, right? So what happens there? Because all are in 3, right? So 3, so what happens there? So 5 minus 2 is a 3, right? Can I change it to 3 power of, when I'm working on the h of x function, 3 power of 3 plus x by 3, right? So they, with single base exponential function, they want us to express, right? So what is the final answer for that? 3 power of 3 plus x by 3. Make sense? Okay, I'll leave it here. Any questions, stay, otherwise we log off.
Bye, Miss Priya. Have a nice day.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, Miss Priya.
Advik, you're able to follow, Advik?
Yeah, I was a little confused at the beginning, but as we did more questions, I understood it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're getting benefited out of it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, good. You have to let me know, raise a red
Okay.
flag whenever it is not. You got it?
Okay. Yep.
Okay, we'll see. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi,
Bye, Miss Priya. Thank you.
Bye.